A little wisdom from the herd this morning. Something that I've been noticing and that I've been taking as a reminder for myself. Every morning when I get here, I give them some warm mash. Warm while it's really cold right now, but usually I give them mash and some nice hay. They have free choice hay 24/7, but they get the really good stuff a couple times a day. And so once they've eaten their mash and they've eaten their hay and they've had some of the other mediocre hay that's in their hay bags, once they are filled and content, they come out and nap. So as I was reflecting on this morning, it reminded me that taking time to integrate, to digest, whether it's just like a little doze or laying flat out, the horses always take time to digest, integrate, and they don't rush it, however long it takes. And so for me, that's a little stretch from Pippin over there. For me, I sometimes tend to learn something or take in information and, okay, I got it next. Okay, I got it next. But I don't always make the time, because we do have to make time for things that are important to us, or maybe aren't important to us, but that are important to our growth and our well-being. We might be resisting it, but it's still important. So I don't always if it's important to you, you'll make time for it, because sometimes our ego mind gets in the way and we resist it for whatever reason, or we don't think it's that important. Like a lot of people don't necessarily think rest is important. I can sleep when I die, right? So anyway, a little side note, but I don't always make the time to digest and integrate what it is that I've learned. Like, I had an aha moment the other day about where I still put other people's needs first. And I thought I had been pretty good about, filling my own cup first. But I realized where I was still putting others first, and how important it is to put myself first and figure out what it is that I want. Because what it is that I want is in response to something. Anyway, more on that later. But so since then, we've had this cold snap, and yesterday I was going to take time to really sit with and figure out what I want from or in certain areas. But then I got here and their mash was frozen, and so I needed to take it home and thaw it out and soak new stuff, and just sort of back and forth from the barn all day. And so I didn't make the time to put myself first. And sometimes we can't. Like when it comes to caring for animals, and the ice on the water is too thick and they can't break it themselves, right? I need to put them first. But there are times where we use caring for our animals and their needs to not have to look at our own, if that makes sense. So anyway, just an invitation of where can you make some time to digest what you've learned, integrate what you've learned, or even just spend some time in contemplation for what you've learned. So the horses are coming out of their slumber, moving delicately and slowly because the ground is frozen. So yeah, that message is complete for today. Oh, and one last little message. Sometimes you just need to let shit go. So when you contemplate or digest, integrate, be discerning in what is it that I need to keep out of this and what doesn't serve me or doesn't serve me at this moment, and what can I let go. We're not meant to integrate everything that we learn. Some things aren't for us. Yeah, some things aren't for us in this lifetime or even in this moment or season that we find ourselves in. And so be discerning about what it is that you're still carrying and what you can let go. Have a great day.